Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video, I want to share with you a little bit of Dragon Quest XI news. It's been a while since I've done a video about that, but we've been kind of just waiting for more exciting news to pop up with Dragon Quest XI. We're still unsure if we're even going to see it here in the West, although, personally, I think it's very likely. But anyway, we've got a couple of articles here from NovaCrystallis.com. I want to go over some of those details with you, detailing indeed their announcement of at least the Japanese launch date, hopefully some more announcements about a Western launch date, as well as the battle system and a couple of new characters. You guys know what it do. Go to NovaCrystallis' website in the description of the video. Give them the hits, give them the likes, because, well, we got to pay respects to the people who put up the original articles. Anyway, on April 11th, Dragon Quest XI is going to have its release date revealed at 2 p.m. JST. That's 10 p.m. Pacific time. So the company will also reveal additional information and tidbits about the upcoming RPG, which is important because the battle information we're going to go over just after this article right here it leaves a lot to be kind of clarified, just because it's not really shown alongside of the details that are given out of the magazine article that it's going to be pulled from. I will make sure to let you guys know what the Japanese release date is, and hopefully we find out about a Western launch date sometime soon. As for the other article from Nova Crystallis, this one comes out of Weekly Jump, which has an entire page here regarding those two new characters that I mentioned. Well, not two new characters, they were in the trailer, but characters they haven't given any sort of information or detail on, as well as certain clarifications about the battle system. Now, I use the term clarifications very lightly, because I'm more confused after reading this. So, on the PS4 version, you have to remember the game is launching on the PS4 and 3DS, and will function different depending on which platform you decide to play it on. On the PS4, move your character and look around freely with the free movement battle system. Enjoy the freedom in battle by moving your character around while in combat. Now that immediately gives me a sense of maybe something along the lines of like Final Fantasy XII, where you have commands based on, you have the menu-based commands, but you could still move around in combat itself. The next one is the auto camera battle system. It gives you an immersive battle experience. Witness awesome attacks from friend and foe with this feature. Again, something that auto camera battle, witness awesome attacks. I'm going to assume that if you perform a crazy attack, it has a specific camera angle for it. Leaves a lot to be desired, that description. Obviously, it's just tiny little snippets coming out of a magazine. What are you really going to do? Now, for the 3DS version, engage in immersive and lively battles in the 3D mode, or fight with a nostalgic pixel art in 2D mode, which is basically just telling you have two different ways to use the combat. It's clearly not capable of the free movement battle system on the 3DS, or at least it kind of implies that, because one's listed for the 3DS, one's listed for the PS4. So it's more the old school looking type combat for Dragon Quest. Now, this one says PS4 and 3DS. Now, this is what the actual battle system is. The game contains the traditional command-style battle system you know and love. Each battle involves strategic selections of your commands. Shown are two abilities from Dragon Quest series, including Thwack on the 3DS and Falcon Slash on the PS4. They're kind of hard to see with this article right here, but if you want to take the time to look through it, you'll definitely find it. So that leads me to believe it is like the other Dragon Quest games, exactly the same, just with this on the PS4 version, at least this free movement battle system, which is what kind of leads me to believe that it's almost like a Final Fantasy XII-esque style, or maybe just the ability to move around. I guess it depends. Like, we need to see actions that, does it matter if you move around, or is it just for freedom's sake? There has to be a strategic element to it. It can't just be the commands and the moving around. It's just because, I felt like it. I really want more information out of that April 11th broadcast, so I'm going to be paying close attention to that one. Perform preemptive strikes on enemies out in the field before engaging in combat. Obviously, you'd get an advantage if they're telling you that you want to get these preemptive strikes. And there's also a new mechanic in Dragon Quest XI where you can see a blue aura emanating around the protagonist. What on earth could it be? I wish you had told me, but I'm hoping, again, you'll tell me on April 11th. New mechanics, always good in RPGs. Generally, when I see something like a blue aura, I think of a limit break or some sort of super ability that builds up over time, and I don't think I would be too surprised if they did something similar here in Dragon Quest XI. They're also introducing two new monsters in Dragon Quest XI called the Mandra and the Akabolt. So I wonder if we can see good images of those. It looks like this top left image might be what they are. Oh, no. Here they are. I'm assuming that this one right here is the Mandra, because I'm thinking Mandragora, and that's a plant. And then this is the Akabolt, I'd assume, right here. These are the only two enemies I really see other than the slime with the heart faces in the bottom right. So I'm going to assume that those are the two new enemies right there. As for the characters, we have Martina, this with you, I'll protect everyone. That is my fight. She's a noble martial artist. And we have the mysterious old man Ro. I've been waiting for you all to arrive. Of course, we have the classic Dragon Quest style art. And hopefully we will be seeing Dragon Quest XI in 2017 in English. Maybe not in English, but I might just play it in Japanese. What do I care? It's even coming to the Switch also, don't forget. They're working on a Switch version, but there's not really any details about that just yet. But anyway, hopefully you're looking forward to more Dragon Quest XI details. You know that I am, so be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for all the latest information. Looks like the next video we'll have on Dragon Quest XI will be after the April 11 announcements. Anyway, I gotta get going, so thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.